Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to another video tutorial. The topic for today is slope-intercept form. And you can see from the background, the guy's got slope-intercept, and then you see this mx plus b. So we're going to just discuss this a little bit further, but let's watch a little bit of this video and see if you can get something out of it.
Then I told her, I said, Grab, get wide alone, you know that's step one. Grab, starting on me, we're about to have fun. Grab, now we use that slope, we're about to be done. Grab, but a few more points, drop.
So what we're going to discuss today is slope-intercept form, which means y equals mx plus b. So this is y equals mx plus b, because that's your y-intercept b right here. This is your slope, how steep it is. The m is your slope. The very first thing he said is get y alone. I don't know if you caught that. He said get y alone, all right? And after you can get y alone, then you identify the y-intercept by plotting 0 in for x. So that's 0, negative 2. And then this is your slope. So here, I can go down negative 7 over 3. Sorry. I can go down negative 7 over 3, or I can go, let's see here. Where am I? I can go down negative 7 over 3, or I can go up 7 over negative 3. And now I can graph. Let's watch a little bit more of this.
She's mixed up in her head now, said she can't remember what to do after she fought for me. I said, watch and you see. Let's go. Now I gotta keep it real now. Just use round of a run after starting on for B. It's that easy.
So just to stop right here, notice again, we have it in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, all right? So if you substitute 0 in for x, you're gonna get the y, or the y-intercept, so y would be 0, 1, right? And then the slope is rise over run. Well, that's just really 2 over 1. So here, this gentleman went up to 1, 2 over 1, and you can do it again, up 2 over 1. You can even go over 1 down 2, or over negative 1 down negative 2, because that's still 2 over 1. That's still positive, if that makes sense. Kind of lost myself in that explanation.
Now if you run up, it's positive. If you fall, it's negative. And if you run right, it's positive. And left is negative. She said, I get it now. And I'm like, yeah. They grabbed that line for me. She said, give me the test. And I'm like, yeah. Whoever thought it could be this? I said, yo, and I said,
So yeah, I think it's going to be easy for you to understand this topic. So let's just move into it right now. Okay, get out your composition book, get out your notes, and okay. So hey, so first thing I just want to talk about slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. B is your intercept, your y-intercept. And slope is your m, whatever that number is in front of x. That is your slope. So here's an example. So if I was graphing this, all I need to do is first say, well, what's my y-intercept? My y-intercept is 3. Why? Because if I put 0 in here, y would be 3. So my first point could be 0, 1, 2, 3, and I plot that point, right? And then my slope is 2 over 1. That's my rise over my run. So I can plot this by going up 2 more. Let's just make some more lines here. So I can go up 2 over 1, and I can plot my point. I can do that again, up 2 over 1. So I would go from here, 1, 2 over 1, and plot my point. You could even do negative 2 over negative 1, because again, that's still 2 over 1. So this time I could go down 2, 1, 2, and over 1, and plot my point, and it would be right there. And again, I am able to do what that guy said, graph. Okay. So anyway, so here, Yeah, if I ask you to identify the slope and the y-intercept, well, you should say the slope is, or wait a second, the y-intercept is 3. Let's change that color. The y-intercept is 3. Why? Because if you put 0 in for x, your y would be 3. And then the slope, well, the slope here would just be 4 over 1. Because again, that is 4 over 1. I know you see 4, but as a fraction, it's 4 over 1. So here's what I want you guys to do. Just press pause and identify the slope and y-intercept of these two problems. Okay, so let's move on. So the other question I have for you is writing a parallel line to a linear equation. So it says here parallel lines have the same slope. So if I want, you see this line right here, if I want another line that would be parallel to it, okay, all I have to do have the same slope. So all I have to do is give another equation with the same slope. I could say y equals 2x plus 5. That will be parallel because watch, my y-intercept is 5, so it's right here. Wait. I'm looking the wrong way. My y-intercept is 5, so right here. That's where my y, and then my rise over run is 2, or 2 over 1. So if I go up 2, and over 1, 1, 2 over 1. Okay, and if I go up 2 again, 1, 2 over 1, 1, 2 over 1. You can see that this line, and I might not do a good job, but this line is going to be parallel. So to make a line parallel to another line, you just have to have the same slope. You just got to have that, 2. Okay, and then you got a parallel line. Isn't that neat? Yeah. The last thing that we're going to do, not a very long video. Well, I got ahead of myself. But so here, just press pause and give me an equation in slope-intercept form. Again, all these are slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. That's y equals, that would be plus -5, right? But give me a parallel line to each one of these equations. And then the last thing I want you to do, and this is kind of a top wildcat question, is can you write a line that's perpendicular? How would you do that to write a line perpendicular? And we'll discuss that tomorrow, okay? All right, I hope you really enjoyed this video tutorial. And from that, we are gonna go back to this. We're gonna close out with this song. And let's go home.
Now we use that song, we're about to be done. But a few more points, draw that line, and then you watch out, this lesson's ridiculous. When we grab the lesson so meticulous. Wow, kids, they all know how. They grab all them lines and they take a bow. Forget about them curves with them hills and dips. But teach about linear relationship. Give me the strips and now open their minds. What are we doing today? We're grabbing some lines and say, wait a man, this lines are great. I said, you bet, look at all them points go straight. How you like it now when my class grab the lines without assistance? Just think, that's a test with these. Gonna teach you how to get them A's and B's. Black lines when they're stuck to the plane. We wrap all these rules till they're stuck in your brain. Get one alone, you know that's step one. Starting on me, we're about to have fun. Now we use that song, we're about to be done. But a few more points, draw that.
So I don't know if you finished watching this with me, but again, the guy said get y alone. You want to get y alone. So you see this, 3y plus 9 equals 12x plus 6. You got to get y alone. All right, and then you can identify the y-intercept, -1. And then you use the slope, the rise over run. And you start plotting your points, and then you can graph. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.